First of all, we wanted to say thank you. Thank you for being here and taking the time to learn more about our project and Northlight. We want to make these info sessions, as we call them, every month. 1 month will be in Spanish, like last month was the first one that we had in Spanish, and this one is the first one in English. We want to have them every fourth Tuesday of every month. And the idea is for us to show you the progress of the school. Also, we can address different topics depending on the month and answer any questions that people can have. Feel free to ask any questions. If they're short, you can raise your hand on the screen. I think there's an option. And if not, at the end, we can have some time to ask and answer some questions. So before updating a little bit, we want to remind everyone how this project started and how everything came about. So here you can see that we have Visión Norte at the top. All the members from the team were seven, eight people from the team. We all are part of La YEC, which is La Iglesia Evangélica de Coveña, which is the evangelical church that we attend in Coveña, our town. And this church started with a project called Visión Norte, which had the vision to light up to have a light in the towns in the area of the northeast of Madrid. And Visión Norte led to La YEC, our church. And as a church, we want to be a relevant church, as it says there, and we want to bring change to wherever we go. And a way of doing so is by the school Northlight, the school that we want to start, a Christian school in this area of Madrid, the Northeast, is bringing Jesus, God's kingdom, to these families. And that's a little bit where the name comes from, Northlight, light being Jesus, the light in the families of the north of Madrid. We also, in the next slide, we like to compare our project to this seed that this little seed that a grown man planted, and this seed began growing, right? And it grew into a large tree where it got a lot of branches, and the birds had their nests in it. So Northlight School, what we want it to be is this new branch that is growing so that the birds, the families, can make their nests in it. As it says there, a Christian school as a new branch extending for families to make their nests. And the challenge is this. Would you like to look 40 years ahead with us? And why 40 years? Why not now? Well, because in the next slide, you can see that the fruit will only be complete when that little boy or girl that comes into the school next year, God willing, becomes part of a marriage that raises their children in the knowledge of God. That's our vision, right? And that is the idea behind Northlight Christian School. And on the next slide, you can see the picture of our team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, we're 8 because that picture is a little bit outdated. We have now Alberto, which is the secretary of our community that we have started. They have told us that it's like they advised us and encouraged us to create this new entity apart from the church. We still belong to the church and everything, but like legally and just in case like there are problems in the future, we created La Comunidad Cristiana Northlight. And the next slide is the vision, and Lucas will talk a little bit about the vision.
Sure, the vision goes very much along with what Mede has already shared. This is a Christian school, so it's Christ-centered. We want it to be in English because we believe this is of value for the community. And it's straightforward a mission for us to win families for God, for the Lord. And we want to start with the youngest ages, with the children. So that's a very simple but very profound vision that we have, and you can see that this is very much linked to our origins, no? A mission that starts in the north of Madrid. It's a Christ-centered education, God at the center of the family and at the center of everything that we teach. Um, you will see that this is also linked to the one of the needs that is Christian teachers also, because we believe that to be true to this vision, we all need to be well, the teachers need to be Christian, and the team need to be centered also in Christ, no? And it is estimated that 80% of cognitive development occurs during the first 5 years of life. So it is important for us to begin at the early ages, because that's when children start forming, not only growing physically, but uh, their ideas, no? Their ideas, their beliefs at a
Mhm.
very early stage. They can be affected, and they are like sponges. It is said. No? So it needs to be Christian, American, and authorized, and those are the three areas where we are working. Just allow me to accept one more person that is waiting. There we go. Hello, Silvana.
Hello. Can you hear
Uh,
me well?
yes, we can hear you well. So we were
I'm
just talking
sorry for
about.
the delay.
Don't worry, don't worry. We're so that you know we are recording the session. So feel free to turn your camera off if you want to stay on.
Okay.
So about this strategy and what we are planning is for the school to be a Christian school, as we said. It needs to be in English, so planning to be an American curriculum and authorized by the community of Madrid. All these three are key parts on the project and on the vision too. We've talked a bit about the Christian side, the American also, but not much about the authorized. Part of the team is working very hard on getting this whole project authorized by the community of Madrid. That means a lot of work. So I'm please pray for the team so we can make this work, as it's quite time consuming, and there's a lot of paperwork to be filled out, and yeah, so we are on the way to make it also authorized in the community of Madrid. And about the milestones, this is a full vision. Our vision is to start next year, open our doors in September for the first children that enroll. But to do that, we need the place to be open and prepared in February, to be able to show it to the parents and so on. Media will talk a bit more about what needs to happen before we rent the place. But so that you have a full on picture of what we are aiming for a primary school and secondary school, and to have the first graduates in 2041. So yeah, it's not just begin with the young children, but also go with them all along their lives. So that's why Medea was showing us that question at the beginning. No, and would you like to see ahead in 40 years with us? Current needs, Medea.
Yes, we have different kinds of needs right now. The most important one is the teachers, human resources, right? We need teachers to join the team. We need a team of around 5 people to work every day at the school. And right now, we need 2 teachers. If they can be preschool teachers, because we're going to be starting with the early childhood, the early kids, right? So we need 2 preschool teachers. and it's being a little bit hard to find them, but we are praying hard um, for these two people that, God willing, can feel in their hearts to come and to be part of this project with us. Um, we have been pausing a few things around the project to find these teachers, such as like Lucas mentioned, renting a place. We are right now. We have seen a place. He will talk a little bit about it, but we're waiting for these two teachers to pop up um, until we continue with the documents and everything that we need to do regarding the space.
Hmm.
We are looking for Christ um, committed Christians, right, with a good level of English, native English speakers, and something very important, they should come with their own resources. We're not at a point where we can pay them, but we can offer lots of different things, such as housing options. We can um, offer a house. We can open one of the families from church houses for them to live there with them. And we also offer a Christian community and a spiritual life. We are part of La Iglesia Evangélica de Covenia. It's a small church, but it's a very active one. We have lots of different types of events to reach people from our town and the towns nearby. Last Sunday, this Sunday 2 days ago, for example, we gave out Christmas cookies to all our neighbors, and this Sunday we are having our Christmas markets for our church and for everyone in the area. Everyone's invited, and we also have groups every week, like small groups with Bible studies. And we also offer local supports upon arrival. We are working with agencies such as Teach Beyond and RCE. And like if somebody is, um, if somebody wants to be a teacher, they can contact them and they can help them with raising their money and all the documents they need to come here. So that those are some things that we can offer. But please be praying about this because this is very important. It's a very important um, thing in our hearts right now for in order for us to continue, right? We have
Definitely.
other needs though.
Yes.
Let's see the next one.
A suitable space. A suitable space. We have already, as Medea said, found a place in the area we are looking for. Um, so this one, the Lord has already replied to us. We are pausing going forward, as Medea said before, no, until we have um, the two teachers needed. So we follow through prayer needs. There is a group in WhatsApp that you can be part of if you feel like it. And if you feel like being updated with news about the last news of the project, please be part of this. It's an open QR. You can read with your phone and be part of it. Um, Also, pray for the team. And there is a lot of work being done by the members of the team in many areas. We are planning shortly a trip to the US, God willing, if that is possible by March, to share the project with students and with churches, no, or even if one of your churches would like to open their doors to us to share the the project with you all, that would be much appreciated. So, and if you can share this with others that may be interested in being part of the prayer group, that is also an option, a very good option, and we encourage that very much. And there is another friend trying to join. Alicia, welcome. And there is more needs. Fundraising is also a need of the project. In order to start the school, there is many things that need to be paid for. Um, And for that, we have started a campaign that is called Keep It On. No, on with an E, keep it one, is because we are challenging everyone to give €1 per day. It can be $1 per day also. And that will help us to maintain the lights on of a school once it starts. As Medea said, we're not able to pay for the teachers, not even to maintain it on at the very beginning. So that's why we need the donors. So we are planning, or we have seen that we need around 250 donors that are able to provide around €30 per month to to cover all the expenses of the project. As you can see there, there is a QR for Wise if you use Wise, or we can also share on our website. There is more ways to give, like bank transfer, and surely we can find any other if needed. We also started another campaign looking forward into the years to purchase a school building, purchase and renovate. We had a building in mind before arriving to the one that we have already in mind now in the present, and so that option is still open to purchase this building. But right now, we believe is the time to rent for a few years and then move on to the purchasing of the school building. It's a very good option, but we need further savings and further resources. So that is also a campaign that is on. And again, if you may know somebody that would be interested in coming along this way to the project and supporting us, feel free to share it with them. These are the channels that we have to contact us. Our website, northlight.es, our email address, info@northlight.es, and we have a YouTube channel where this short video will be uploaded to. Meda, do you have anything else to say?
Who else joined at the end?
I think it
Because
was
I can't see everyone, so I don't know who is there. But to whoever joined it last, we started at 9:30. So if you want to see the beginning of everything that we said, as Lucas said, it will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. But if you have any questions, now is the time, if you have, to ask them. And if not, we can also pray. And
yeah.
now it's time. If you want to say something, you can, and if not, we can have.
I guess I would like to say something. One of the things I have sent out lots of texts to a lot of our friends about the school, but the big question was how people could send money. So with that QR code, the WISE, if I just send that in the text here stateside, there won't be it'll explain it all, how that they should be able to send money stateside to Spain.
Yes, the QR goes directly to an interface where you can send money to the project. So it will tell. Let me just see if we can show that somehow.
Okay. Is it like an app on the phone? Is that
Wise is the platform, to
okay?
send money.
Okay.
But you need to be, of course, in it.
Let me see
Can
if I
you
can. I'm
can
gonna
you
take a
see my
picture of it. Just
can
a
you see
second.
my
Yeah.
screen?
Yeah.
So
You can
you
just leave it there a moment. We'll get it.
once you
Yeah.
read it, then it will say Iglesia Evangélica de Coveña, and then an empty space to fill out with your amount. So it's just reading it, and it's quite straightforward.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, there is an area where you can place the amount and a description for it. So if they say a campaign brighter, something like that, and then we'll know what it is for.
Okay.
And if you need more information, because somebody else asked me this question, I can send a short text with some information that maybe they can ask you. I had somebody
Sure.
ask me this, so I can also send you that information. I'll
Okay.
write it down.
Also, send them the website. The website has also that payment data, even the bank details. And if that is not enough, you can always contact us and let us know, and we can sort something out.
Yeah.
Mm.
For the teachers that you're wanting for the 2-year-old, 3-year-olds, do they need to have
Certified
do they have to be certified
in the United States.
U.S. side? How are you stateside? Do you want them to have the 4-year degree? Is that what you're wanting for that level?
That's a very good question, because we also have that question, and we've asked a lot of people, and for what we understand right now, they don't need to be qualified. They don't need to have a degree. It would be ideal if they did,
Right,
right?
right,
If they had that theory and that practice as well, but
right.
they don't have to, as far
Okay.
as we know right now.
Okay.
Do you also have an idea about what budget they should have
For a year.
for their food and transportation and communication, cell phone costs? Could you put that together so we can
Yes.
pass that along?
Yeah.
We did it already for 2 people, because it also depends a little bit of the person that is asking
Yeah.
this resource, like this budget expense, I don't know how to call it, this
Right.
document. We do have it, so if you want it, I can send it to you right now. I don't remember exactly the amount, but it was around, I think, 1,200 a month,
Okay.
Yeah.
That just gives
something
a
like
little
that.
bit of a
Yeah.
average.
Also, we have Josemi, which is Mede's husband, that he can meet with the person that is wanting to explore this option to guide him or her. On this case, we prefer her to begin with the little ones. No?
Okay. Okay.
So that is also an option to have a meeting and guide. That is also something we can, or we are offering, you know, the guidance and the information to facilitate the whole process.
And also, what would the school year? When should they arrive, and when would they leave? If it was a 12
Mhm.
months.
We are starting in September. That's the idea.
Yeah.
Obviously, it would be great for them to come in the summer, for example, in June, a few months before, so they can also adapt to the country where we're living, right? And we also need hands to work in this local that we're
Yes.
wanting to rent. So
Mm.
the ideal would be in the summer. Like, I assume if they're, I don't know, if they're studying, they finish their studies in May, so June or something like that, if they could
Mhm.
be coming.
Okay.
And when does the school end?
June?
June.
The school here, it ends in June. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Very good questions.
Yeah.
Red
Curious
American.
though, have you mentioned that it's to be American? Is there versus British? I just was curious what the reasoning there. Is there a
Yes. We are working alongside I forgot the acronym
ACSI?
for SCSI
ACSI.
and many other organizations
Okay.
to be authorized by the Comunidad de Madrid. They need to be also authorized by these organizations. So
Very good.
Understood.
it's
Okay.
because we are already working towards that.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Yes. The accreditor that we're in contact to, apart from ACSI, is MSA, because that's the
MSA.
most important one. There are a few that the United States recognizes, and ACSI is not one of them. At least here in Spain, like, it's not one of them. We're working with them, but a larger one is MSA, which is the one. And we also have more contacts mix with the United States, and that's why
Okay.
they want it to be. The teachers don't have to be American. They can be English speakers, native English speakers. They don't have to be from the U.S.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Mm.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much for being here, for all the questions and yeah, for paying attention so well. We'll be in touch. So if you have any further question or would like to share our information with somebody else, please let us know, and we are more than welcome to support and help out in any way. Okay. God bless you, and maybe we can pray sometime. Maybe we have now a few minutes. If anyone would like to pray with us, we are stopping the recording right now so we can pray together.